What's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to Let's Talk, where I talk about all things queer that have interested me in the past week. Let's get into this. So I want to start off with some L-word news. So I think it was probably like this time last week, so just after I released my Let's Talk last week. It was, I guess, announced, sort of semi-announced, that there is going to be a new L-word reboot sequel of sorts series coming in 2018, I believe it is. So I had recently talked about the L Word only a couple weeks on Let's Talk, because they had like sort of like a reunion interview. I think it was like maybe 40 minutes long or something, and they went through, you know, everything in regards to filming, cast and crew, funny stories, all sorts of stuff. They went through that all. It was a really good watch, even for someone that hasn't finished the L Word. I know, I got in so much trouble last time I said this. Haven't finished the L Word. I have started it. I've watched a few seasons. But yeah, it was really interesting to watch, even though I haven't seen it haven't finished it myself. So yeah, I talked about that a couple weeks ago, and now it's been announced that there's going to be a reboot / sequel in 2018, like I said. So Eileen, who was the showrunner, I believe, in the original L Word, I believe she's jumping on to be the executive producer. We've also got Jennifer, Alicia, and Kate, who played Bet, Alice, and Shane. They'll be jumping on board as well for this new project. So I believe they're jumping on as producers, but they're also going to be coming back as their characters, so as Bet, Alice, and Shane. So I'm excited to see how they play the new characters in with the old characters. I think there is talks of more older characters coming in as well. There's nothing confirmed yet, but yeah, there's a lot of talking going on. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with a sequel / reboot of the L Word. It's been nearly like 10 years since the L Word finished. It's been over 10 years since it started. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I would like to see changed up in it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to hear more about it. I'm excited to see what new characters they're going to bring in. I'm excited. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is Degrassi. So I talked about this quickly in my last Let's Talk, and I recommended you guys go see it because I was told there was a non-binary storyline in season 4 of Next Class, I think it is. So the season that's on Netflix. So I was partly through it when I went and recommended it, but I felt pretty confident recommending it anyway. I wanted to give an update because I have finished it, and like I thought, it was great. I loved it. I love Degrassi. It's so cheesy and I love it. It's my guilty pleasure watch, you know? The show is not targeted to me, being 24 years old, and that's fine. I don't know, I really, really adore it. And honestly, even when I was like a teen, those kind of like very teen drama shows never really appealed to me, I guess, except Degrassi. Degrassi is the exception. I love Degrassi so much. So there was I believe, Yale identified as genderqueer. Yale, it was definitely struggling with their gender identity in season 4, and I really love their storyline. I adore Yale so much. I posted a picture like on Twitter of Yale because like I didn't even have time to like just like get a good one. I was just on my phone because I love Yale so much. I'm just like, I think they did the storyline really well. I don't know if they're going to continue the storyline in season 5. I don't know if Yale graduated. Did Yale graduate? I can't remember. I think they did. Does that mean we're not going to see Yale anymore? Because I feel like their storyline wasn't completed. It was the very early stages of their storyline, I think. I think there's still a lot to progress. So I would really like to see more of their storyline, and I hope we get to see more of their storyline. I would be really bummed if we wouldn't, especially with like the way that it ended with their boyfriend. That was like real shitty. I hated him by the end of the season. I was like, you're a dickhead, go away. So yeah, it would suck if like it ended there. I don't really know too much about the next season. But yeah, I would definitely, recommend it. Like I said last week, my recommendation stands. We got some more Zoe and Rasha, so they were the chicks that got me watching season 3. They're so cute. I adore them so much. And they went to was it prom or something like that? And they're so cute. I just adore them so much. Yeah, Degrassi's great. I love it. It's such a cheesy watch. It's such a chill watch as well, but also not. Like, I was gonna say, you could watch it, just in the background, have it playing. But there's some really intense storylines in it as well. But it's a great show. I love it. Talking about great shows, next thing that I want to talk about is The Bold Type, because I believe, again, I talked about it last week. I had seen, I think it was the week before. They had a preview of the first episode of The Bold Type a couple weeks ago, and I saw the preview and I was like, ooh, this looks really intriguing. There could be a possible really great queer storyline with one of the main characters, Kat, and I believe she's a reoccurring character. I don't know if she's a series regular. I don't know the details, but with another character called Adena, their storyline, I am obsessed. I love the show. FYI, I should say, the first 2 episodes officially premiered this past week. So you guys can go check them out, the first 2 episodes. And I 100%, please do yourself a favor and check it out. I honestly, watching the trailers, I was like, it looks interesting. But I was purely watching it because Aisha and Katie were in it. And I'd loved them from previous things. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it for them. But the show was actually so good. And it's honestly, it has the potential to be one of my favorite shows airing right now. Even this year, it's just got such a good vibe, the show. And like I said, the Kat Adena storyline, I'm obsessed with these two already. I just love them so much. I did mention in my video when I talked about in the preview, I was like, they're really cute, but I was a bit worried because Adena flew somewhere, and I was a bit worried that it would just end there. But then I remembered that she flies back, so she's back, and she's not going anywhere. They're really, really cute, and Kat, I love her what's the word? Because it's not I don't know, I don't know if struggling is the right word, but I guess exploring her sexuality. I think a lot of people, a lot of queer people go through the whole, I think I'm attracted to chicks, but vaginas are weird, And it's not really explored that much in stories. And Kat's going through that right now, and I love where they're taking it. It's just, it's such a good show. So please, 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 please do yourself a favor and go watch it for me, okay? Let me know what you think. I need more people to watch this show and get excited with me, because I'm tempted to make reaction videos to it as well, because it could be I could be that obsessed with it, but I'm gonna give it a couple more episodes and just see how it plays out. If my obsession continues to rise the way it is, for sure I'm gonna be doing reactions by mid-season, I guess. But we will see. I definitely want to know your thoughts if you guys have seen The Bold Type. If you haven't seen it, like I said, go watch it, please. It's such a really cute show, and it's so me. Yay. Okay, next thing that I want to talk about, just quickly, I don't want to go too much in depth because I'm not going to touch on spoilers, but I do want to quickly talk about Supergirl. There is definitely a lot of spoilers going around because they started filming season 3. There's a lot of spoilers going around Twitter and Tumblr and stuff like that. People are taking photos of them filming, like they did last season. So if you guys don't want spoilers, then I suggest don't search Supergirl on Twitter or Tumblr or whatever. I'm not going to talk about the spoilers here because I'm not a huge fan of spoilers, and so I'm gonna leave the spoilers at that. But I mean, if you guys are keen, they're obviously not. Clearly, they're not trying to hide anything too carefully. People are, you know, they're chilling with the cast, you know, so it's not like they're too worried about spoilers spreading. Well, these spoilers anyway. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go check out on Twitter. There's so many pictures going around. Sam's pictures, Supercorp pictures. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around. So there's that, but I'm not going to talk about the spoilers. But I do want to just quickly touch on, because San Diego Comic-Con is happening this weekend. I'm so excited. I love Comic-Con, even though I've never been. It's on my bucket list. Yeah, so that's happening this weekend. I am going to be doing a Comic-Con live stream, probably sometime on the weekend. We'll figure it out. I'll post a live event. Anyway, talking about Supergirl and Comic-Con, Katie Mugar has been confirmed to be on the Supergirl panel at Comic-Con, so I'm so excited. Yeah, so that's exciting news. I adore Katie. I adore Katie so much. But also, in regards to Comic-Con, Winona Earp's got their stuff going on. I think today maybe, tweeted out their meet and greet times, their signing times, and their panel times. I'll see if I can find a tweet for you, and I'll link it in the description. So yeah, Winona Earp's going to be at Comic-Con. Supergirl's going to be there. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, just before I wrap this video up, I do want to quickly mention I have recently released merchandise. Yeah, I've got some t-shirts and hoodies and like tank tops and stuff that I recently released. So there's a link in the description. I am currently waiting for my lot to arrive to me so I can show you guys what they look like in person. But until then, if you guys want to go check it out and buy some for yourself if you want, or you can wait until I get my hands on it and show you guys. But yeah, I'm really excited for this merch. I have been so like nervous and anxious to release this because like, I don't know, I was like questioning if they were any good, but I've got some really good feedback and people are excited about it. So if you guys would like to go check out those shirts, link is in the description. Yeah. And as always, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon sponsors. We got Sheila, Alex, Marissa, and Corey. You guys are beautiful, wonderful human beings. I adore you all so much. If you guys would like to go check out my Patreon, there is a link in the description. There's a whole bunch of cool perks there if you guys want to go check them out, including live reactions to TV shows. I do Winona Earp, and like I said, I might be doing the bold type at some point. So yeah, if you guys would like to check that out, link is in the description. But that's about it from me. I'm going to stop talking and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.